What's up, everybody? This is Edman, and I'm bringing you my review on Coppelion episode 5. This episode of Coppelion was actually pretty good, and a lot actually happened in this episode. Senpai, she was having this dream, and she remembers like her old school, and she was remembering class and everything. In the beginning of the episode, she was remembering her, in normal school, or she was remembering her in not remembering, but she was having a dream about being in normal school, normal class with students and everything. And then it cuts to the intro. And the animation of this episode was really good, as usual. It was pretty good. It was a really good episode. In the beginning of this episode, we find two new characters, Ibuki and Gojiro. And Ibuki's pregnant, and Gojiro is her father. And the self-defense force ends up finding them, and there's a chopper that was carrying contamination in these tanks, and the chopper got shot down. And they were getting chased by these soldiers because the soldiers found them. They get chased by these soldiers, and then they end up hiding because this guy. No, that was later on. They end up hiding, and there was let's be quiet and stuff. And the lady, Ibuki, she ends up having contractions because of her baby. And so this guy ends up fighting them, and starts fighting back, and they take them away. And we see the vice principal ends up talking to the prime minister, who walks in wearing a mask. Now they tell this guy that this facility is contamination free, and he goes, well, you never know. I guess everyone in that room was not wearing a mask except for him, and he doesn't even have an oxygen tank. He just had a regular mask on, and he's 4 feet tall. So he's like, let's go in my limousine and talk. So he goes inside of his limousine, and he takes off his mask in the limousine. So the prime minister ends up talking to the vice principal about this world meeting that's coming up. And in this world meeting, the international conference is going to be talking about the fate of Japan and all that stuff. So Senpai ends up calling the vice principal because Taikoi got shot protecting Ibuki, because Ibuki was getting shot at, and Taikoi protected her, and she got shot. She said Taikoi would be alright, and that they need backup helicopters because First Division was the name of the group that's that was attacking them. The name was First Division. First Division was attacking them, and then the prime minister got really jumpy after he heard First Division. He's like, First Division, you guys need to take them out. Forget the helicopters. We're not sending any backup. You need to take the First Division out. She's like, that's not an option. We have more people to rescue. So he started yelling at her, saying, well, I'm not sending any choppers on the prime minister. She's like, I don't care who you are, stupid. We need to send choppers. And he gets upset. Says, no more choppers. Kill the First Division. No more choppers. I'm the boss of Japan. You guys ain't leaving. So Senpai has to she went back with with Ibuki and Gojiro to their base, which is this this facility that they have. And I forgot what they call it, but it's the planet safe zone or something like that. I think that's what it's called. So they go inside of there, and there's this robot called No Sense, because he has no feelings and emotions and stuff like that. And they go inside there to rest for 3 days, because for 3 days I believe Taikoi was gonna be resting for 3 days or something like that. Yeah. So for 3 days, they only have 3 days left until they spend until the cleanup crew. This is where it starts getting real, because at the end of the episode they show the cleanup crew, and the cleanup crew, I guess because the crew that Senpai's in is the medical crew, and she wasn't supposed to be in combat, even though she's prepped for combat, because we've seen her fighting back to other opponents. We see her fighting back. She has a gun. She has these multiple weapons that she can use. Well, not weapons, but multiple bullets that she can use. She's good at combat. So I think she's the only person in the group good at combat. Taiko is more like a search girl. She has like animal instincts and stuff like that, so she can smell out stuff. She can hear really far, and she can smell stuff. So she's more like a search type of girl. And Senpai is more of the action, the aggressor, and she's more fighting. But the cleanup crew, I'm guessing the cleanup crew, they're gonna be the ones who are fighting back, because the vice principal said we're gonna stand in the cleanup crew to fight the first division. So the cleanup crew is gonna go in there, and cause havoc. So this power plant, they have a power plant powering this facility that Ibuku and Gojaro is in. They have this power plant. There's like a whole bunch of electricity. There's a robot. There's this room that's like, it's like a green room. There's like grass and everywhere. There's like she thought it was powered by solar panels, but it's powered by a it's powered by a power plant. So they have this robot called No Sense, and there's this multiple purpose hall that has it's like day and night. With a click of a button, it's day and night. And that was basically the episode. Senpai finding the people, saving their lives. They went back to their main base. She called in for the helicopters, but the prime minister said, no, we're not sending any helicopters. You need to fight the first division. The first division is this group. They explained when this outbreak happened, I believe the first division got left behind because of traffic or whatever. They got left behind, and they're the enemy basically. They left them behind, and they're the enemy. They're riding around with tanks that we saw in this episode. They have tanks and stuff like that, and that's the first division. So they're basically gonna have to fight the first division in order to get out of there. But I guess the vice principal said in 3 days, the cleanup crew at the end of the episode that we saw, they're gonna go there, because we only saw one person, but I'm guessing there's more, because cleanup crew, and they're gonna help the medical crew. So that was basically the episode. And Ayo was like bugging out the whole episode because she wants to go back and she's tired and stuff and all that stuff. That was basically the episode of Coppelion, episode 5. Good episode, and the animations was really good as usual. Good animation, good paint job and everything. So this is Edmund with my review on Coppelion episode 5. I'm out.